everybody, welcome to my very first YouTube video. My name is Angel, and if you want to see how I do my pink paradise look, which is this, just keep on watching and don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, my link is down below as well, and this is my name. To start off my makeup, I first do my brows. So the product that I use for that is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown. And the tools that I pretty much use is the Anastasia number 18 angle brush. I use two. So for this product, I use one for my concealer and one for filling out my brows. I take a little bit of the product. What I do is I kind of first outline the outside of my brows and kind of brush it out with a spoolie, just so it doesn't look too harsh and I don't look like I have Sharpie eyebrows, which I used to have when I was in middle school and high school. I'm surprised everybody used to say I had cute eyebrows. Y'all liars. So just brush it. I take a little bit of it and kind of just keep brushing it on and see like how dark it goes. Right now that both my brows are filled, I will be concealing it using the ColourPop Pro Filter, actually no filter concealer in the shade Medium 28. And for this concealer, it blends in really well with my skin. I sometimes use it as my under eye concealer, but I prefer using it to kind of just like clean out my brows. Now that I'm done with my brows, they be looking like sisters, and I'm good to go with my eyes. To prime my eyes, what I use is the Huda Beauty concealer. So it kind of just like fades off right there. Sorry if I'm like looking down, my monitor is actually down here so I can see myself. And I use the shade Cookie Dough. And for the brush to kind of just apply to my lids, I use the Morphe M705 brush. So it's kind of like this angled brush right here. So for this product, I just put a little bit on my lid, and you can see how much concealer that is, even if I use a little bit. Using the brush kind of just helps it spread around my lid, and it absorbs it real quickly. Concealer and no concealer. Eyeshadow that I'm going to be using is going to be the Femme Rosa Carucci / ColourPop. And in the shade, oh my god, what is this shade? This shade right here, and it's called Dear Matte. So I'm going to just be putting that all over my, you gotta tap it off because you don't want all that dust. But with ColourPop, they don't have too much of that. So I'm just going to be putting that all over my lid. So my eyelids are really small, so I have to go way above that part just so you can see the product. And it doesn't crease up on me, because sometimes if I do a cut crease, which I am going to do today, it just kind of like messes up with my eyeshadow. So now that I've done both with the Dear Matte color on all over my lid pretty much, I'm going to be taking in kind of like a bright pink color. So using the Riviera, I think that's how you say it, Anastasia palette in the shade Bahamas. So this, I don't want you guys to see that. So this shade right here, I'm going to be using it on top of that color, just so it gives me that like cute vibrance look, you know? So I'm going to be putting, kind of like blending it in with that color, but putting it on top. I'm actually using the ColourPop eyeshadow brush. I don't know what number this is, but it's one of their eyeshadow brushes. It's the fluffy one. Fluffy one. For my outer corner will be the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions palette. So this has a lot of pink to it, and as you can see, it's very cute, and it has like 5 matte colors and 4 shimmers. So the color I'm going to be using is this color right here. It actually doesn't have a name to it, So yeah, it's just that dark pink. It's a lot more darker than what I have right now. And with my e.l.f. eye crease brush, now that I added that darker color in, I will keep blending that out just so it doesn't look too harsh. When I first opened this, its brush was like weird. Like I already had like spikes right there. I don't know if you can see it, but did not like that. So this product doesn't usually turn white at first. You kind of just have to apply it over and over. I already did my cut crease on this eye. It looks really weird. I'm going to be going back with my Riveria palette in the shade Sales. Apply the white powder on top of my eyelids. I will be going back to the Huda Beauty in this shade right here and kind of just make it all blend in so it doesn't look like you just did an outline on the top of your lids. So I go in the outer corner and not too much into the middle, but just right there, just a little bit, because I will be blending it out anyways. So I already blended everything. I did my cut crease on this side and my cut crease on this one. So my routine is actually way different. I don't put on lashes right after I do my eyeshadow. I do my face first, just because I use powder as well, and I kind of don't want that going all over my lashes. And it's really hard for me to get my powder out of my lashes when I put it on before I do my base makeup. To start on my face, I'm gonna use a makeup remover just to kind of like get rid of all that fallout. I'm actually gonna try this product first, the Glossier Bubble Wrap. So this product right here is supposed to be an eye and lip plumping cream. And I got this yesterday from the Glossier pop-up shop in Seattle. They're open till July 7th, so if you guys want to kind of like stop by and say hi to them, and they're actually giving away some cool items as well. So now that I put that on my face and it feels really tacky, I think that's a good thing. I don't know. I'm gonna go into the primer, and the product that I've been using like several products for my primer, but this one I bought recently from Ulta, and it's the Tarte Shape Tape Pore and Prime Balm. If I can open, alright. So it kind of just looks like the Tarte primer, like the first one that they came out with. I forgot. It looks like the exact same color, if you can see that right there. I already used it. And for some reason, it comes with this. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to kind of just apply it with this and put it in my face, but I prefer using my finger just because I can get more from it. I'm combination skin, and my T-zone is very oily and the rest of my skin is like super dry, so like from right on this side. So I feel like this one hydrates my skin at the same time, so I'm just gonna like apply it everywhere. I'm using too much of it, but I have so many primers, so might as well just use as much as I can. And I use my my hands to kind of just like spread it around. I don't need a brush. If I foundation, I'm going to be using the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation in the shade 3WO. So I have a lot of foundation, but since I'm kind of getting a little tan, I don't know how, I like this product right here, and it's a little bit darker and it matches my skin tone. I'm going to be using the Sonia Cashew Beauty Blender. I prefer this one just because it's less expensive compared to like the Beauty Blender, and you can get this at Target. And it doesn't absorb too much of your product. And it sticks on my face, so it's a good thing. I'm still shaking. This foundation, it does have like a medium to light coverage. For somebody who doesn't really like to do full coverage, this will work really well for you. Concealer that I use is like my go-to a lot of times. I have like a drugstore go-to and my luxury go-to. So the luxury go-to concealer that I like is the Fenty Beauty in the shade 180. I like this product just because it gives me that coverage that I need. As you can see, on the monitor, for some reason it looks really light, but on my skin, it's not that light. Kind of like doing like a butterfly effect, and I'm gonna do a little bit here. I'm gonna put concealer everywhere just because I need some conceal in my light. Using that same beauty blender, I just blend it in. So right now what I'm going to be doing is setting my face using my Fenty Beauty setting powder in the shade Butter. So this right here, it's kind of a little dirty, sorry. And for this one, I'm going to be using it where I'm usually oily, just to later on I won't be when I'm going out, if I'm going out later. Back with my beauty blender, I'm going to use like the other side of the tip to kind of just pack it underneath. Crazy right now, but I am setting my face just because I don't want to be too oily. But with this setting powder, you can easily like blend it in with your face, and it doesn't leave you like that white flashback when you take pictures. So I will be taking it off after, but first I like to kind of just set my face for a few minutes. The bronzer that I've been using lately is this Fenty Beauty in the shade Shady Biz. I'm using my Sephora Pro Small Blush 74. I'll be taking that bronzer. I just do a little subtle bronze, so it looks like I'm bronzy, but I'm not really bronzy. She's bronzed. We're gonna be using the same beauty blender and kind of just set it, like make it like that. Adding blush, and after this one I'm definitely gonna like blend in my face just so it doesn't look too harsh. I look like a clown. And the blush that I use is the Milani in the shade Romantic Rose. It's 01. And what I like about this blush is that it's very subtle and it doesn't look too harsh on my skin, so kind of just in circle motion. I kind of just tap on it as well. I look like a clown. I usually just blend everything right after. What I said earlier, I do everything out of order. Like, I just don't do eyes and everything eyes, or face, everything face. So now I'm actually gonna go do my eyes, and I'm going to be putting on falsies. So, but first I'm going to have to curl my lashes and use a mascara. So the mascara that I've been using is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Oh my god. Like I said, this is what you should do first, just so like your real lashes and your fake lashes kind of blend in together. So you can't tell that you're actually wearing falsies. I mean, we all know we'll be wearing falsies. The lashes I'm going to be using is this Ardell Professional Remy Lashes. I don't think you can see that. Right there. I don't do my lashes on camera just because it takes me quite a long time to put them on. I'm not like one of those professional lash people, if that's what you call it. So yeah, I'll be right back. Let me put on my lashes and we're gonna be doing my nose next. Now that my lashes are on, I look like a bad bitch. Who is she? Look at that. Ooh, these lashes are so fluffy and cute. I love it. You just have to pinch it a little bit just so it stays in there. Alright, moving on to my nose contour because we need to make it snatched and make it look like I have a really tiny nose. So the product that I use for this is the Fenty Beauty like bronzer that I was using earlier, but also I'm using the Firma 202 brush, angle brush, and the Morphe brush to kind of just blend in. So now that I did like the contour lines on my nose, I'm going to be using my Morphe brush to kind of just blend it. I contoured my nose, it looks snatched as fuck. I'm going to add a little bit more of highlighter just so it looks more tiny. And highlighter that I use is the ColourPop Super Shock Flexitarian. It's supposed to be for your cheeks, but well, technically highlighter is for anything, but look at that pigment. Woo, girl. I love this. I don't know why I tapped it, but I'm gonna add a little bit on the tip of my nose. See that? Ooh, kind of just blend it in with my finger. For the gold eyeshadow, I'm going to be using my pinky, kind of grab a little bit since it is very pigmented, and put it on the inner corner. Oh shoot. Look at that. Ooh. So they kind of just like, so the glitter doesn't look too harsh. I use the same blending brush. Just blend it into my crease. Look at that. Oh my god, look at the glitter. I look good. I'm gonna be going back to my Anastasia Riveria palette using the Monte Carlo. And I'm gonna put that on my under eye. So a good subtle, like bright pink color. Back with my Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. I am going to put mascara on my bottom lashes. So now we're done with our face. It's time to set our face with a setting spray. And the one I used recently is like a sample size. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter. I used to use the Cover FX one, but I like to try different products, so let's use this one. So my makeup is done, and this is the Pink Paradise look. So if you guys want to see more makeup tutorials from me, I might be uploading every week or every other week. I'm not too sure yet. This is my first video ever. So just keep subscribing and turn on the notifications